Okay everybody, it's Mike here. Thanks for tuning in to another video here on a Monday entitled How to Make Money Offline, Mailing Postcards and Flyers. Now I just got done cutting my postcards here that I'm going to be sending out in the mail. I'll show you guys my little table I got going on here. Nothing special. So these are the postcards I have going out for my postcard program. I'm going to send these out today. This is a flyer as well, program I put together. And here's the envelopes with this flyer inside of it. Notice I use windowed envelopes. That's a little trick because it does not look like junk mail, correct? And it don't have to be nothing fancy, just white. Okay, I got a rubber stamp here and some postcard stamps that I'm going to be stamping these postcards with these. I'm going to be putting these stamps on these postcards. I got my cutter down here on the floor. I just manually cut these postcards. You know, nothing fancy about the color, just black and white. You know, same deal when I send flyers, just black and white, folks. You don't need nothing special. So today, if you've come to this video looking for a way on how to make money offline mailing postcards and flyers, please take some serious consideration, grab a pen and paper, take some notes on what I'm going to share today. Because it was direct mail marketing that allowed me to quit my job back in 2014 and bring my wife home as well. And by the grace of God, I haven't had to look back into a job in corporate America. So it's been almost 5 years since it's 2019 now that I've stepped out, said goodbye. And folks, it was a postcard marketing program that did it for me. It was not an online marketing opportunity. So yes, you can get free from corporate America, mailing postcards like this, mailing flyers like this. In fact, this flyer program I started in 2017, and in 7 months, it made me 6 figures. So anybody that says you need a website, a blog, a lead capture page to make 6 figures in any given year, I would disagree with that because I personally made 6 figures with this flyer program. Okay, when I launched it back in 2017. So I'm still doing what has worked for me. Postcards, sending flyers in the mail, okay, doing YouTube videos like this. Those 2 forms of marketing, videos and direct mail marketing, have been what did it for me. Okay, so can I guarantee it's going to do it for you? Well, of course not, because I don't know if you're going to mail postcards on a consistent basis. I don't know if you're going to mail flyers on a consistent basis. I don't know if you are into doing videos. Most people probably are not, that are interested in looking for a way to make money offline mailing postcards or flyers. But today I'm going to talk about this form of marketing. And let me clarify something here. The Pony Express, the postal system, is not going nowhere. They're making way too much money. And with the increased hike in postage, to send a letter now is 55 cents. 55 cents. So yes, you're going to need, if you're taking notes, a budget to do direct mail marketing. Okay? You're going to need money to print flyers. And you could be sending out 1 flyer, 2 flyers, or more. Okay, so to send 100 flyers in the mail, it costs 55 cents now. Or I'm sorry, to send 100 flyers through the mail, it's $55 because it's 55 cents per envelope you send out. Okay, same deal with postcards. The postmaster, I went up to the post office today and they told me it's 35 cents for a roll of postcard stamps, 35 cents a piece, so $35 to mail 100 postcards, 35 bucks, and $55 to mail 100 flyers. So yes, the bottom line is I want you to realize this. Direct mail marketing costs money. It costs money for envelopes, it costs money for stamps, it costs money for printing of postcards and flyers, but it's a lot easier to mail a postcard or flyer in the mail than for some people to learn internet marketing. In fact, some people don't even want to touch computers, folks. So in this information era we are living in, here in 2019, yes, people are turning to the internet to make money, but let me tell you something. Do you realize 97% of the people out there trying to make money from home are failing? 97% approximately. So what that means, for every 100 people going to the internet to try to make money, or for all the people out there trying to learn how to make money offline, mailing postcards or flyers, 97%, folks, approximately, of people trying to make money from home are failing. They are failing. So that does not mean that just because there's a new program coming down the pike every day, every week, every month, that you're going to make money with it just because it's a ground floor or new opportunity if you don't know how to market and advertise it and take it to masses of people to make money from home. So it's not so much the program, folks. It's if you know how to market or advertise. And yes, you can make money on the internet if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing. But most people are losing big time, folks. That's why it's a lot easier, if you want to learn how to make money offline, mailing a simple little postcard like this or a flyer like this. It's a lot easier to send flyers or postcards through the mail, folks, because if you're 18, you can do it. If you're 80, you can do it. My programs are set up so you don't even have to talk to people or touch computers. Okay? Now this postcard program right here, I started in 2016. And as you see here today, I'm still doing what I preach. Okay? I'm practicing what I'm preaching. I still send postcards in the mail or flyers in the mail. Okay? Now, why would I stop doing this if what I'm doing works? If it's generated me a six-figure income, if it's got me full-time from home since 2014, almost 5 years, folks. I've been working from home for probably 20-some years, clear back when I was in Amway years ago in college. So no, I'm not the new kid on the block. I've been doing this a while. Okay? So I would say 60% of success, if you're taking notes, I would say 60% of your success on how to make money offline is going to be based on the mailing list. Folks, if you're mailing postcards or flyers to the wrong people, it don't matter how good your program is if it gets thrown in the trash. So I would say 60% of your success working from home is having the right mailing list. It's all about putting the right offer in front of the right people, folks. Very, very key. Second thing I want to tell you guys, you need to have the right ad copy. So when people get your postcard or flyer in the mail, it don't get thrown away when they open it or read it. So your ad copy has to grab people, okay? So number one, 60% of your success, I would say approximately, is going to be based on the quality of mailing list you have. And if you partner with me, I'll tell you the mailing list vendor to go with, where to get leads. If you do not join my team, please do not ask what mailing list I have, because you're not on my team. Yeah, there probably is thieves out there that want to steal a good responsive mailing list and use it for their own program. What I ask is please don't ask for it if you're not going to partner with one of my programs, because I will ask you, are you in my program? What's your ID number, so I can track you in my database to see if you're on my team. But if you do partner with me, I'll tell you the mailing list vendor I recommend. They've been around for a long time. And let me share something else with you guys. Don't expect people to join from a postcard or a flyer the same day they get it. The same day they get it. Because realize this, folks, okay? They may be getting slammed with a bunch of postcards and flyers. If you've joined my programs, or if you've joined other postcard programs or direct mail opportunities, it don't matter which ones they are, realize this, they could be getting a ton of postcards or flyers in the mail. So if you join my program, or if you joined any other direct mail marketing program, and you say to me, Mike, I've been in your program 3 weeks a month. Why aren't people joining? Well, first and foremost, I don't know why. So the question of how fast can I make money, Mike? You don't need to ask me that question because the answer is going to be based on when people are ready to join from your postcards or flyers. My crystal ball does not tell me, folks, how fast you're going to make money with any of my programs. No other program that's offline that you can make money with through mailing postcards or flyers or direct mail. Nobody can tell you, not even any program monitor that's been doing this for 50 years can tell you how fast you can make money. Because no one knows how fast people that get your mail piece are going to join. They could join in a week, they could join in a month, they could join in 6 months, they could join in a year. We never know, folks. So the question, Mike, how fast can I make money? I don't know, and neither does any other program monitor, so you don't need to ask me how fast, folks, will it take to make money, because I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know the future. Okay? So that question can go out the door. And you don't even want to know. I don't even know how many times I've been asked that question. Second question, Mike, what's the response rate? Folks, first and foremost, there's no set response rate. But with a good mailing list, you can look from anywhere from 0.5% to 2%. So if you mail 1,000 postcards or flyers, you could get a 1% response rate this time you mail, which means out of 1,000 flyers or postcards, you could get 10 people. Let me think. Let's see. 1,110 is 1%, right? And out of 10 people with 1% response rate, you might get 3 to join, 4 to join, 2 to join 1. We never know, okay? We never know. You could get a 2% response rate if you mail 1,000 pieces of flyers or postcards in the mail. 2% of 1,000 is 20. And out of 20 people, you could get 5 people to join, 6 people to join, 2 people to join. But the bottom line is this. It's not response rate you guys need to focus on. And here's why. It's not about response rate. It's how many convert into sales and make you money. So if you send 1,000 pieces out in the mail and you get a 2% response rate, which is 20, and out of those 20, you get 5 to join, 6 to join, 8 to join, 4 to join. The $1 million question is not, what's the response rate? The $1 million question is, did I make a ROI, which is return on investment? Meaning if it cost you $600 to mail for your campaign, with the cost of flyers, printing, stamps, the whole 9 yards, if it cost you $600 for your campaign, did you make a profit? Did you make a ROI, return on investment? So it's not about response rate, because response rates can vary. You can get a 1% response rate this time, next time you can get a 2%, next time a 0.5%. We never know. Mike, what's the response rate? Well, I don't know what the response rate's going to be because I don't know how many people are going to respond. Once again, I'm not a fortune teller. I do not know. So there's no need to ask me what is the response rate. I'm telling you right now, with a good mailing list, you can look at a 0.5% to 2%. If anybody says you can get over 3% response rate, do not believe them when it comes to making money offline, mailing flyers or postcards. I've been doing this too long to know, okay? I do not know everything. I'm not going to claim I do. But what I'm telling you is with direct mail marketing offline, do not expect more than a higher response rate than 2% or maybe 2.5%, 3%. Okay, you guys got that? So, you got to have the right mailing list. You got to have good ad copy. And with people that are on these mailing lists, they're old school folks. A lot of these people are 60, 70 years old, 80 years old. They don't want to touch computers. So if you do not put a way for them to call a phone number to get a live person on the phone or listen to a recorded call, or send them something where they can sit down and read content like this to understand a program and join without going to a computer, be leery of that program. And you also need a monitor behind the program that's going to pay people on time every time, okay? And I want to clarify something on this video. Just because you've gotten in programs in the past, whether it's a postcard program, a flyer program, or an internet-based program, and you have this idea in your head that everything you join is a scam because you don't make money. Let me clarify. If you don't get nothing else out of this video, get this. Just because you don't make money in any program that you guys have joined, that doesn't make it a scam. It just means either you've quit or you did not give people enough time to save up the money to join. You could have used the wrong mailing list. You could have used the wrong ad copy. You could have not given the people that you've mailed to enough time to respond and join, so you're in such a hurry because you're so desperate for money that you just drop out. There could be a bunch of reasons, okay? Maybe the people you're mailing to is in the hospital. Maybe they're overseas on business. The bottom line is this, and this is important, okay? All this is based on is when people join from your mail piece. So when people say, I joined this program and I didn't make any money, it's a scam. Well, no, it's not a scam because you didn't make money, okay? It's just that the people you mailed to aren't ready. They're not ready, and they join on their time frame, folks, not yours or mine. So when people tell me, Mike, I've been in your program a month, what's the problem? Well, I don't know what's the problem. Why don't you ask the person you mailed the flyer or postcard to and ask them why they haven't joined yet? Because they're the one holding you up from making money with my program. Okay? They're the one holding you up from making money, not me or my programs. So there's nothing wrong with my programs. There's nothing wrong with me because I pay my members in my programs. If you look on the internet and look at different programs on the internet, whether it's my program or any other program out there, and you see a negative review on a site that says this program is a scam, don't believe that. How do you know the person that wrote that review is telling the truth? Folks, if you guys believe every review on the internet is the truth, if you believe everything people post on the internet is true, I got some icebergs in Florida I'll sell you. How's that? Okay? Don't believe everything people put on the internet is true, folks. Don't be naive. Don't be gullible. Check with the person behind the program and say, hey, is this assumption I see and review online about your program or about you true? Check with the person behind the program. Check with, it could be a company out there that's got a negative review. Check with the owners of the company. Check with the founders of the program. Because the people putting out those reviews could be lying because they're upset because they haven't made money. Now they think it's a scam just because they haven't made money. And the truth and reality is they got in and maybe they didn't market to the right people. Maybe they didn't have the right mailing list. Maybe they didn't put forth any effort at all. And now they're mad and upset because they didn't make money and they think it's a scam. When the truth is it's not a scam. It's just that they didn't promote, or they didn't use the right mailing list, or they didn't know how to market and advertise correctly. So the majority of the time, it's because there's a problem somewhere. Not because the program's a scam, okay? So many people got scam on the brain, And so I'm telling you, don't believe every review out there until you check with the program monitor or the person behind the program, okay? Do your due diligence. Just because a program is not with the BBB don't mean it's illegitimate or a scam. Just because you don't make money with programs you've participated with in the past doesn't make it a scam, okay? I would say something that's illegal or, a scam is when people willfully steal money. Now, every program you've got in, you've willfully handed the money over by your own free will, right? It wasn't people taking money out of your bank account, was it? The programs you've participated in, you've willfully chosen to get in by your own free will. So the big blame game of everything's a scam, well, if they were pulling money out of your bank account, that'd be one thing. But when you willfully give up the money by your own free will and blame other people and other programs for the results you've gotten when you quit or drop out, that doesn't mean it's a scam, folks. It means you either quit or maybe you're not having the right leads, or it could be other issues as well, So yes, you need to be careful. Yes, you can learn how to make money offline mailing postcards and flyers. It's not hard. Anybody can put a label and a stamp on a postcard. Anybody can put a flyer in an envelope, drop it in the mail. This program here made, let me check my time here. We're doing okay. 36,000 in the first 9 days. And all you guys got to do is to mail this postcard. You get postcards and leads in your startup kit. And here's the website. You can check this out. I'll put the link under this video here. www.mailbox, if I can get my camera to focus here. www.mailboxmoneyplan.com. Okay? You can go to mailboxmoneyplan.com after this video. And the ID number to join with is PLS1. And you'll need that to join with. And at the bottom of that website, mailboxmoneyplan.com, you're going to see in directions how to enroll. And all you got to do, folks, is mail postcards. You don't have to talk to people. You don't have to touch computers. So it's great for people that are old school that don't want to touch computers. My videos on my website do the presentation for you, so you don't have to answer the hard questions, to twist people's arms. You know, it's simple. It's simple. And this flyer program here, 7 months, $100,000 at least, 6 figures. Can you put a flyer in an envelope, stamp it, put a label inside the envelope, like this, put a stamp on this envelope, and mail it? Sure you can. Of course you can. Now, if you're on a fixed income, you're going to want to start small. Don't mail 500, 1,000 flyers or postcards at once. Start small. Mail maybe 20 flyers or postcards a day, but the key is to be consistent. Use the right mailing list. I'll give you the mailing list I recommend if you join my team in one of my programs. Mail 20 postcards a day. Mail 20 flyers a day, at least Monday through Friday. If you want to mail on the weekends, on Saturday, do so. The mail goes 6 days a week for regular mail. Now, you can also put a postcard inside an envelope. Inside an envelope. Okay? And it does cost more for postage to do this. But if you want to get your postcard looked at over other things, put it in an envelope. Yes, it's going to cost you 55 cents for the stamp. But you can experiment, see what type of responses you get, and mail them in envelopes if you want to as well. So here's the deal. You need the right mailing list. You need the right ad copy on your postcard or your flyer. Okay? I'm going to give you guys a way to request information. One thing I want to address with this flyer program is this. Before I address it, let me share this. Tax season is upon us. People are going to be getting their tax returns. Okay? They're going to have money to join. So it's a scramble to get your offer in front of them before they see other offers coming through their mailbox. Or if people want to look on the internet for ways to make money as well, it's a scramble to get whatever offer people are offering in front of them before other people. Okay, so you want to position yourself for success, not failure. One thing I want to share about my flyer program, it's very affordable for the masses, and it starts at $150. Okay, one thing I want you to tell you guys is this. To get this flyer, below this video, you're going to want to email me. And you're going to want to email me at the email address that's below this video, successfreedomteam@gmail.com, and request a flyer from ID number 1000. And I'll reply back for you to get this one-page flyer that made me 6 figures in 7 months without a website, without a blog, and without a lead capture page. Now, real important here, you can join at 150 at level 1, or you can join levels 1 and 2 for 150 and 250, that's 400. Or join at levels 1, 2, and 3 for 150, 250, and 450, that's 3 levels. Or if you want to join all levels, and that's where you want to really position yourself here at tax time, so you can receive payments of $100 at level 1, $200 payments at level 2, $400 payments on your pay line at level 3, and $1,000 on level 4. So if you add this up, it's $1,900 one time out of pocket. All 4 phases, 150, 250, 450, and 1,050. Do not skip levels. Joining at 1,050 at level 4, thinking you hold a position on all 4 levels. If you join only at level 4 for 1,050, you only hold a position at level 4. You do not hold a position at level 1, where you can receive $100 payments on your pay line
in pay line number 1, 2, and 3 because you have not paid the $150, $250, and $450. You only paid $1,050 for level 4, thinking you're in on all 4 levels. That's not how it works, folks. You need to join each level and not skip a level. So if you're going to join at levels, I'll say for instance, level 4 for $1,050. Please also join at levels 1, 2, and 3, so you can also receive payments of $100, $200, and $400 instead of just $1,000 at level 4 only. The moral of the story is do not skip levels. If all you can do is $150 right now, great, join at $150, and then you can upgrade, but realize it's tax season. If people join on all 4 levels from your flyer, and you're only at level 1 for $150, folks, you can only receive $100 at a time at level 4, or I'm sorry, on your pay line in positions 4, 5, 6, and 7. You cannot receive the $200, $400, and $1,000 if you mail this flyer and people join at all 4 levels, because folks, you don't hold a position at level 2, 3, or 4. You have not paid these amounts. Okay, so either join at level 1 for $150, 1 and 2 for $400, levels 1, 2, and 3 for a total of $850, or all 4 levels for $1,900. That's where you really want to go, folks, if you want to, you know, make the $100, $200, $400, and $1,000. Okay? So don't skip levels. Either join here and then upgrade to the higher levels over here, but don't join here without joining at the lower levels first. That's very important. And folks, if you're only at $150 and it is tax season and someone joins on all 4 levels, you can only receive $100 at a time, folks. You're going to lose $200, $400, and $1,000, which is $1,600. That's going to go south. And you don't want to waste mailing that flyer to lose $1,600 at a time on your pay line, do you? So with tax season upon us, it makes sense for you to position yourself for success, not failure, right? People are going to have the money. Do what you want to do. Or I'm also going to put this website, mailboxmoneyplan.com, below this video. Okay? And what's cool about this postcard, if people are old school and they don't want to go to the website, right here's a phone number for them to call to leave their credentials. So I can call them back, and right here's an ID number. So you get an ID number in my programs, just like my flyer program, ID number 1000. Request your flyer by emailing me at successfreedomteam@gmail.com. It's down below this video. Here's the ID number on the postcard program I have, okay, as well, so I know that that's your sign up. Folks, if I was scamming people, I wouldn't have your mail piece with an ID number on it, okay? The reason I put ID numbers is to track things in my database and in my computer. And I want to share something else with you guys. Okay, I want to share something else with you guys. I've been doing this a while, and if I was scamming people, would I put my face out there in cyberspace and my voice and my phone number and my email? My contact information down below this video if I was scamming people? Think about that, okay? So just because you haven't made money in the programs you've looked at in the past, don't make them a scam. Maybe you have been scammed. I don't know. I'm not your judge. I'm not your dad. I would recommend you position yourself for success and come in at the highest level you can in my flyer program or my postcard program so you don't lose money. I have another program as well, and this one's made me a ton of money as well. And this is a high-ticket program, but with tax season, this is a good program to get into as well. I have a 7-page Warren Buffett report, and you can get this 7-page guide by emailing me at simpleleverageworldwide@gmail.com. I'll put that email down below this video as well. Don't worry, after the video, you can go below in the description area and get my emails, my phone number, my emails. You can call and text me, what have you. Pick the program that you like the best. I'm not going to tell you which way to go, but I will tell you this. If after you look at what I have, you are uncomfortable partnering with me, don't partner with me. Don't partner with me. Okay? If you're uncomfortable with any of my programs, okay, don't partner and join my programs.
join a person or a program you're comfortable with, and make sure you do your due diligence. Talk to the person behind the program. See if you feel comfortable in your heart that they're an honest, legitimate monitor. And I hope you guys have liked my commentary today on direct mail marketing. So yes, you need certain things in place. You need to be consistent with your marketing. What I recommend is after you make a profit, that you guys, just checking my time here, that you guys take approximately maybe 30% of, your profit, or 40% of what you make, and then you ramp up your marketing and advertising through your offline forms of marketing to make money offline mailing postcards or flyers. Okay, so you want to start small. If you're on a fixed income, you want to test and tweak things. Don't do 500 or 1,000 at a time for your mailings. Start small. When you get a result and you make money through your mailing efforts, through testing mailing lists, through testing ad copy on postcards or flyers, okay? Then once you make a profit, then that's time to scale up and do more mailings. You might want to mail 30, 40, 50 a day instead of 20. And then when you get to the point when you get where you guys are able to mail, 100 a day and be able to make maybe $100, $200 a day, then you can look to eventually be on the track to maybe replace your full-time income. But just use wisdom with that. Just because I was able to do it in 5 months, don't mean that it's going to happen for you in 5 months. It could take you 6 months, or it could take you 6 years, folks. And the bottom line is this, folks: people join when they're ready. So if you don't have the patience for them to join on their time frame, instead of when you want them to join, I don't recommend you do a mail order marketing program, because sometimes people keep these flyers and postcards. It could be 6 months or a year before they join. And when you reach out to me after a month and say, why ain't I making money? Well, I don't know. It could be your ad copy. You might not be using the leads I recommend. Heck, the person who you mailed to maybe not have forwarded their mail. Or maybe their spouse got the mail piece in the mail and they don't like these programs. And maybe the wife thinks it's a scam and throws it out. And who you were mailing to never got the postcard or flyer because the wife threw it away. Folks, we don't know. Okay? Me and other program monitors of programs, we don't know when you're going to make money, so you don't have to ask that question. We don't know what the response rate is going to be when you mail. It could change every mailing. So the two questions: what's the response rate? We never know. I will tell you this: with a good mailing list, you can look for anywhere from 0.5% to 2%. Anything over 3%, I would not believe anybody that says they can get over 3% response rate. I've been doing this stuff long enough, in my opinion, to be able to gauge what a realistic expectation is. Okay? So it's not so much the program. You just got to be consistent, start small, test, tweak, and when you get results, then you ramp it up, folks. But yes, you can make some serious money offline mailing postcards and flyers through the mail. Just find a good program that's run by an honest, legitimate monitor. Check out my programs. If you like what you see, great. If you don't like what you see, that's okay. You're not going to break my heart. If you're not comfortable partnering with me, that's okay too. But all I'm asking you guys to do on this video is go below this video to the contact information or links I have below. Email me for my programs. Check it out. See if they are for you. Be open-minded. Never judge a book by its cover. Never believe everything on the internet is true for different reviews. Check with the program monitor. And yeah, it's a great way to make some extra money from home if you don't want to touch computers or talk to people, or if you're old school. So it's Mike here. Hope you've liked the video. I'm going to get off and put my info down below. Thank you for tuning into this video entitled How to Make Money Offline Mailing Flyers. I'm sorry, how to make money offline mailing postcards and flyers. Go ahead and subscribe, like the video, pass it on, and we hope to see you on the road to success and on the next video. Bye for now.